Back to you in studio.
All right, Kelly Bose, thank you so much for that. That is Africa Dairy Tech Expo, just bringing to us some innovations that are going to be put in place in order to improve the dairy sector in Kenya. All right, now a Kenyan entrepreneur is helping people in wheelchairs get around in a country that is hard for people with disabilities to navigate. Now, through his company, Ace Mobility, users can hail cars and drivers equipped to accommodate disabled passengers. Victoria Amunga reports from Nairobi.
The hustle and bustle of Kenya's public transportation is escalating as the population grows, but this sector is usually unforgiving for persons with disabilities. Brian Ndiritu is a corporate communications graduate who was born disabled. He says his mobility challenges complicate access to public buses and cabs.
It takes a lot of time to onboard, alight. So, you see, there's the whole planning. Sometimes drivers will just say, we won't carry you because, you are a burden.
A burden that Kenyan startup S Mobility is helping to lift through the vehicles that are designed to accommodate disabled passengers. The cars are fitted with a ramp that lifts wheelchairs by remote control. The drivers are also trained as caregivers for passengers with special needs, like Ndiritu.
I know that my wheelchair is safe because I'm not coming off my wheelchair. My wheelchair is safe, the travel is safe, the driver is conscious that I'm a person with disability. So there are some discussions I might not be comfortable with, maybe the cause of my disability, my private life.
Users are linked to drivers through a mobile app for $1 a kilometer. At least 500 people have downloaded the app, according to co-founder Daniel Kamau. He explains that their fleet of 15 cars are modified to include swivel seats that can be lowered to the ground, especially for the elderly when boarding the vehicles.
We're seeing a lot of interest from the conferences and summit industries. We're looking at more interest within the entertainment industry. We're also seeing normal and day-to-day commute, and also from the employer's point of view, who are now in a push to serve and employ more people with reduced mobilities.
Kenya's 2003 Persons with Disabilities Act prohibits the denial of services, education, and job opportunities to people dealing with handicaps. But Kenya's National Council for Persons with Disabilities say improper infrastructure still prevents their full inclusion in society.
The public transport in Kenya is owned by private entities. So sometimes it is difficult for them to provide effective service delivery to persons with disabilities, because for them, as private entity, they consider any accommodation for persons with disability as an expense.
Transportation experts say insufficient funding has slowed down the adoption of most mobility solutions in Africa. S Mobility was invited to pitch its business to investors at a summit in October hosted by the VUCA Group.
We're matching those types of projects with the funding, whether it's venture capital, banks, DFIs, and so on and so forth, matching them with entities that have the funding to be able to invest into these solutions so that they can get off the ground and be scaled.
Authorities say technologies like S Mobility can help the millions of Kenyans with disabilities live easier lives.
Right now, a group of young African students is shooting for the stars thanks to a program called Pathways to Space.